Or if you guys like hear sirens. It's really annoying. Sound like an asshole. Someone's dying. Oh my god, shut up your fucking sirens now. So in this video, I know I'm wearing the same damn outfit, y'all. I'm not gonna change. I swear to God, I'm not changing. I'm so hungry right now. Like, I need to eat. I'm so hungry. Anyway, so today I wanted to do, because I was recording my last video and it kind of gave me the idea to, like, I wanted to talk about, because, like, I know I did one in the past, but I wanted to maybe, like, do an updated version and, like, see what's changed. But I have, I made a list of the top 10 Funko Pops that I would like to see. And I know, like, because I wrote down the top 10 and then I wrote down, like, some honorable mentions, which is actually a longer list than the 10. But you guys might be surprised because you might think that I would rather see other people. And, like, I want all of these made, like, don't get me wrong. But if I had to choose, I'd rather have the top 10 that I chose be made first before the other ones, if that makes any sense. So yeah, so let's get into it. I got my clipboard. I'm ready to go. All right, so I'm gonna start from 10 because, like, least to first, and then before I tell you my first choice, I will tell you guys my honorable mentions. Okay, so here we go. So number 10, Nicholas Flamel. Obviously we didn't really get to see what he looks like in Harry Potter. If you saw The Crimes of Grindelwald, then you got to kind of get a glimpse of what he looks like. But I'm sure, like, they could figure something out, you know, they can probably do it. But I'm thinking that if they do it, they might do a Nicholas Flamel for Crimes of Grindelwald, not necessarily Harry Potter, which is fine. I don't care. But yeah, I really wanted to get a Funko Pop of him because I thought it'd be really cool. Number 9 is Fleur Delacour, because she's not my favorite character. In the book, I think she's pretty bitchy, but, you know, she is a character. She's one of the Triwizard champions, so I just feel like making her into a Funko Pop would be a good idea. They made a Cedric, but I think what they need to do is they need to come out with another Cedric, maybe, like, in his, like in his Quidditch uniform, or just, like, in a regular Hogwarts robe, because they only have him as, like, his Triwizard outfit, and it's pretty hard to get a hold of now, so I just think maybe they can make, like, maybe a couple more variations of him, because they do it for everyone else, so that's beside the point. But, so yeah, number 9, Fleur Delacour. Number 8 is Xenophilius Lovegood. I think that's how you say his name. It's so hard. Which obviously is Luna Lovegood's father. I think that would be a really cool idea. I think that'd be a really cool Funko Pop with his, like, white ass hair. Cause they already did, like, obviously they already did Luna. So I think that it would be cool to have her father in there. And number 7 might shock you guys, but I think it's a good idea, and I wouldn't mind having it because I have Umbridge, so why not? But I think if they made the Dursleys into Funko Pops, I think that it would be cool, because even though they're evil, they're still a big part of, like, the movie, you know? So I think that they should be made, even though they're not, like, magical, which doesn't really matter, because what the fuck is his name? Jacob. It took me a minute. From Fantastic Beasts. He's not magical, and they made him into a Funko Pop, so, but he's a very lovable character, so. Alright, moving on. Number 6 is Crab and Goyle. I know that they're not huge in the movie, but they're still, I mean, interesting characters. And, you know, I think that they would be cool maybe like in a double pack, since they're like kind of like associated together. So I thought they would be cool to like have into a Funko Pop. Number 5 is Professor Trelawney. I love her. She's like actually one of my favorite characters in the movie. I just like, I feel like how she portrays her from the book is like spot on. So I just really like her character. So I think it would be cool to have her as a Funko Pop. Number 4 is Ollivander. Obviously we need an Ollivander Funko Pop. Come on, y'all. Seriously. Professor Flitwick, which obviously is head of Ravenclaw house, because we already have a Snape. We already have Snape. We already have Professor McGonagall. So yeah. Which I think Professor Flitwick would be funny. Would be really cute because he's already like small, so he'd be like even smaller Funko Pop. Like, oh, funny. Number 2 is Professor Sprout, which is how head of Hufflepuff House. Teaches herbology. Professor Flitwick, he teaches charms, obviously. And then Professor Trelawney teaches divination. Yeah, so. But I just think like having like more professors would be good, because we have Lockhart, we have Lupin now, we have Snape, we have Dumbledore, we have McGonagall. Like we just need to bring some more. So obviously that. And then before I tell you guys my number 1, I'm gonna give you guys my honorable mentions. And these aren't in any like particular order. They're just ones that I thought would be that would be good Funko Pops, but I can wait on. And some of these might shock you because you'd be like, what the hell? Why would you want to wait on them? But I'll explain it. So the first one I wrote down was Madam Hooch. I think that she is a professor, but I feel like I can wait on her. But I feel like she would be a cool like Funko Pop. Maybe she can be like holding a broom or something. You know, just something. Like, I just think, and then her like yellow ass eyes, like, perfect. Second one is Rita Skeeter. I mean, she's a bitch. Like, obviously she's annoying as hell, but I think, you know, we could use her as a Funko Pop. I feel like I'm just saying all these people because we don't have one yet. And like all these people that I'm saying, we don't have any. So it's like, I just think that we should make at least one variation of all of these people because we don't have them. You know, we keep making, like I said, Harry and Hermione and Ron, which is fine. They're the main characters, obviously, and there's so many variations that we can do with them. But I feel like instead of like doing a bunch of variations of those characters, I think that we should start making new characters. And then once we start making like new characters and we've done a bunch of them, then we can start going back and making different variations of like the other characters. So that's my opinion, but I don't work at Funko. They're the ones getting all the money, so, and they're getting my money, so. Okay. And then Professor Quirrell, I think he would be a cool Funko Pop, and I think it'd be cool to make maybe like a variation of him like just like in his normal robe, but then making a variation of him like with like Voldemort all up on the back of his head. Now that would be cool. This one might shock you guys, but James and Lee Potter, look, I get it. If they wouldn't have done it and Harry wasn't born, nothing would have happened. I get it. But in the movies, you know, you kind of have to like, what's the word? Like in the movies, you don't really get a glimpse of what they actually look like. You know, the thing is like, what I don't like about the movies, and I get it, but is that they make these characters look older than they are. Like, I love Alan Rickman, don't get me wrong, and obviously he was older when, you know, he played in the movies, and he did a wonderful job playing Snape. Like, don't get me wrong. But these people that were being portrayed in the movies were, like, the characters were a lot younger than the people playing them. And so, like, Lily and James, I think were only, like, in their early 20s when they died. Like, I think they were, like, 21 or something. And the characters that played them looked a lot older than 21. Like, they looked like they were, like, in their, like, 30s or, like, 40s. Like, they looked a lot older than I think they should have. So it's kind of hard to see, like, what they actually look like. But I feel like they could, like, get with JK and be like, yo, like, let's figure this out. But I feel like they would be obviously a wonderful Funko Pop paired together or individually. But like I said, I can wait because obviously they would need time figuring that shit out. The next one is Helena Ravenclaw. Obviously she'd be a ghost. But I feel like she'd be a good idea because we already have the Blade Baron. We already have Nearly Headless Nick. So we already have the Slytherin house ghost. We already have the Gryffindor ghost. So let's bring on the Ravenclaw ghost. And then I said the next one is all of the house founders. Obviously, we don't have a clear picture of what they look like, but I think it would be really cool to have those. Like all of the founders, like Salazar Slytherin, Godric Gryffindor, Rowena Ravenclaw, and Helga Hufflepuff. I just think, I know you're all like, she's taking a minute trying to figure out what that, yeah, you're right. I was like, wait, what are their names? But, I just think they would be all, like, really cool to have. Like, I would totally buy those. I would totally buy them. Like, I would snatch those bitches up. But, yeah. Next one is Mrs. Pomfrey. She is obviously the nurse. I think she'd be a cool Funko Pop to have. I think, obviously I can wait on her. But I think if they made her, that would be cool because we don't have one. So, next one is Viktor Krum, and I know that technically maybe he should be in my top 10 because, you know, Triwizard, whatever, but I think he'd be a cool Funko Pop, like I keep saying with all the other ones, but I can wait on him. And I think that they probably could make different variations of him too, so that would be cool to see. Igor Karkaroff, I think that's how you say it. His name is hard. Yeah, be cool. I mean, they could do him in like a Death Eater mask if they wanted to, or like, what's it called? Or just his regular, you know, whatever. The next one is, hold on. Christ. Oh. Sorry, you guys. My cat likes to fucking eat plastic and doing it in the middle of a fucking video, so sorry about that. Anyway. So the next one, Jesus Christ, cat's trying to kill herself, is Alice and Frank Longbottom. Obviously, we only got like one shot of what they look like in the movies, but I think if they could figure out like how they actually look like from the books and all this other stuff, I think it would be a pretty cool Funko Pop to have because we already have Neville, you know, so might as well give him his parents back, right? Oh shit, that was dark. Sorry. God, I'm such an asshole. Oh yeah, and then the Fat Friar. Obviously he's the Hufflepuff ghost, so I just think that like since we're doing the ghosts, we might as well do all of them, so that'd be cool. I think, and then the next one is Olymp Maxime. I think she'd be cool. Obviously she'd be obviously a bigger Funko Pop like Hagrid would be, but I think that'd be cool to have her. I mean, why not, you know? And then Narcissa Malfoy. Obviously we need her. We have Draco, we have Malfoy, we have, what's it called? Lucius. We have Draco, we have Malfoy. I am so out of it. Y'all are like, what the fuck's wrong with you? We have Draco, we have Lucius. So bring on the wife, you know, bring on the mama. The next one is Oliver Wood. You know, he was the captain of, you know, Gryffindor Quidditch team for a while. I just think that, you know, he would be a cool addition to it. Dean Thomas obviously is not like too popular, but I think, you know, I think he'd be, you know, something nice to have. I mean, I can wait. You know what I mean? Like, he's just there, but if they made him, I'd be like, here, take my money. But I'm gonna buy the other ones first. Colin Creevey, I think he'd be cool with like a camera, obviously, because that's all he was doing in the movies was fucking taking pictures. So that'd be cool. I think, and the next one is Barty Crouch. Both of them, obviously the senior and junior. I think that they would be, you know, I think they would be pretty cool to have a Funko Pop. The next one is Aberforth Dumbledore. That's all I gotta say. Why not? That's his bro. We need him. So, and then we could do Filch. Obviously, I mean, people would probably be like, what? I mean, I'd buy him, but not before other ones. And then Seamus, it's the same with Dean. I'd be like, all right, he's here. I'll buy him, but I'll wait. And then the last one is Cornelius Fudge. I think that would be a good Funko Pop to have. I think that would be a cool Funko Pop to make. So yeah, that's all of mine. I know there's like a bunch of other characters and everything like that, but I feel like for right now, that's what we could focus on. And then in the future, we could do all the other extras. Alright, so my number one, which I'm sure y'all already know, is the rest of the damn Weasleys. I bitch about this all the time, about how, okay, we have Fred and George, and we have Ron. Okay. We need Bill, we need George, we need Molly, we need Arthur. We got Ginny, so we need the other ones. Like, I don't know why Molly and Arthur. I get Bill, not George. Charlie, Jesus Christ. I know Bill and Charlie were kind of like, you know, I get it, like waiting on them. But like Arthur and Molly, they were there since like the beginning, you guys. Like, what the actual hell? Like, why haven't they been made yet? I will continue bitching until they make them, because like I am ready to get them. So yeah. So those are my picks. I apologize if this was long and I knocked the camera all over the damn place because my cat was trying to eat plastic and kill herself. So I apologize for that. But she was going to do it the rest of the video and I was like, not happening. So yeah. But anyway, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Let me know down below if you agree with my list or if you would change something or add something or whatever, because I'm pretty sure there's no one's gonna have the exact same list as me, and I'm pretty sure that y'all would take things from my honorable mentions and like replace it. So just let me know down below like what your top 10 would be, Funko Pops that you just really want and you think that they should come out with next. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed and I will see you in the next one.